people? What's going on, bad? It's me, Mr. Glasses, back at it again with the truth is the truth, period. Fuck all the bullshit. Doing the running man, you see me on there. Yeah, it is the playroom. I still haven't got that eye to act right, so it is what it is. I just ain't got no eye to see. You see me, and I not see you. So, my thing today is what I'm gonna talk about to you is why I love you for you. Why? Ask questions if you don't want to know. You don't know. And you not knowing is the problem if you growing. For you to be stuck in between not knowing and knowing but believing in some bullshit that don't make no sense, that could never be the truth. Because one thing about the truth, it makes sense. It always do. Because the truth is what it says it is when you look at the word and how it's spelled. It's a 5 letter word, just like you got 5 fingers instead of 4. Because the extra thumb helps you hold on better. So, like I said again, when you know better, you do better. And once you know better, you can't do nothing but better. So, not knowing is bullshit unless you're a child. Once you become an adult and you experience your creation for the first time in your life, you hold that creation in your hand. That's when the creator, being creativity, being in you to be the creator too, start to realizing some real shit. That the responsibility to us being here is us looking over the babies, us looking over the handicapped, us looking over the elderly, us looking over the animals, us looking over each other, us looking over the only place we have to live, this planet. So what I'm about to let y'all hear right now is a lady basically explained to y'all how we basically got to the point to being so fucking far stuck on fucking stupid with some bullshit that don't make no fucking sense. Cause you gotta look at how is the reason why. And why is how. They made up a whole bunch of fucked up ass laws to make this shit go this way to be fucked up and twisted. So when you hear her explain to you, those of you that wants to know the truth, that don't want to be bullshitted for the rest of your life, those of you that want to be straight, that want to think straight, that want to eat straight, that want to see straight, to realizing, yeah, because I'm getting realizing, because you got to realize with your own eyes where the lies lay deep down inside you in order for you never to lie no more. You got to know the truth is definitely a part of you being a part of everything. Because the vibration and lights of love that's unconditional, that's in us, that's the only reason why everything goes is because of creativity, just being love that created itself in us all out of nothing but a feeling of being alone. So the creator created love unconditionally in us all to create each other. But we've been dumbed down to be dumb, stupid, like the same fucking stupid fucking people that came over here in the beginning. And you about to explain, I'm sorry, you about to hear the woman explain what type of people came over here and started this big old bowl of bullshit. So why do I call it a big old bowl of bullshit? Simply because of the fact that you are eating nothing but all type of roadkill. Roadkill that you get out of the motherfucking ocean. All you're doing is seasoning it well and eating it. Let me tell you what happened to us from the beginning, from us being the first people to being the last people, from us going from spiritual to religious, from us knowing to believing. We start eating the animals. A flesh of a flesh eating another flesh will change the inside of the first flesh and have the first flesh thinking like shit. because the first flesh done ate some shit that the first flesh wasn't supposed to eat. So therefore, the first flesh started thinking stupid shit. That's how we ended up with mad fucking scientists. That's how we ended up with the white people, because we ended up overthinking ourselves with divine creator. So like I said again, it is what it is when they made up all these different fucking stories simply because of the fact that they wanted to make up a story to tell how we fucked up all the glory of us knowing what to do in the beginning and giving that all up for trying to win something that we didn't have to try to win because we already had won with the one that started off in the beginning, to not have to never run no motherfucking race. So therefore, why are you racing now? You're racing now because somebody got you into the race. It ain't the creator of you being in you for you to be a creator too. It ain't the creativity, because you racing doing something that somebody else has got you to do so you can get paid to do it. Think about it. It is what it is. Life is free. We are working like slaves for someone else to be enjoying their heaven right here on earth, on the backs of us being non-thinking fucking sheep. Here we go. Yeah, now it don't want to work. Oh, that's how they do. That's how they do. It's gonna come on though. I know how to do it. Go to that one first, press it. Alright, that ain't what I want, so I stop that. Go down, get there. This is what I want.
White people did not exist before 1681. Again, white people did not exist on planet Earth until 1681. Number two, any claim that this group called white people, any claim that that group is rooted in biology or derived from genes or biology, or is innate, or is from nature, is a lie. Third and final point. As a matter of foundational law, actually let me say it this way, white supremacy has been embedded in the United States of America from its founding as a matter of law. Now, I don't expect
Matter of
you
law.
to buy all that, to get all that, to believe all that.
I don't believe it.
Now.
I know
But
it's
my
true.
job is to share with you the legal history
I know it's the
that
truth.
proves each of those three
Because proof is in the pudding.
that I begin with.
And look how nasty
So
this pudding tastes.
Let's get started. We have to begin this conversation in colonial North America, specifically in the colonies, the British colonies of Maryland and Virginia. Both were British colonies, and both shared a number of particular characteristics. First, their economies were rooted in tobacco farming. If you know much about tobacco farming, it requires tremendous human labor. Lots and lots of workers. So
And look how much tobacco was sold to kill off how many people.
big landholders,
But they still sell tobacco, but they can't get no weed to be cheaper.
the tobacco.
Oh, we some stupid fucking sheep.
Economic base, both colonies had an incredible gender imbalance. Roughly 10 men for every woman. Now, let's understand a little bit about the folks who constitute the people in these two colonies. Oh, and by the way, let me give you a year. We're in the early 1600s, okay? The early part of the 17th century, colonial North America. England had, for some bizarre reason that today demographers cannot explain, there was a population boom.
And right now, I'm looking at documents that she's showing.
So
Don't worry, I'll put it up on YouTube, and I'll send a link to the Facebook. These are some things that you need to know.
Who couldn't feed themselves. So the king in England was quite happy to have them sign a contract of indenture to then go work in the British colonies. And that is what happened. Both indentured and enslaved persons, according to historian Edmund Morgan, were sold and traded like cattle. But of course, not all laborers stand equal in terms of their labor agreement or lack thereof. who came under a term of indenture worked for a term of years, and presumably this indenture was an agreement that they chose to enter into. The terms of indenture were largely protected by British law, although the terms that took form in colonial North America were quite different than those that existed in England. For example, in England, indentured servants could marry because that was viewed as the way to produce the next group of workers.
Like I said
In
again,
this country,
like you breed
indentured
dogs.
servants were prohibited from
Like you
marrying,
breed
and
dogs.
if women were unfortunate enough to get pregnant during their term of indenture, they added usually about 7 to 9 years onto their term of indenture and 1 year to the father. Slavery, of course, was a status that came with life. Work for life. There was neither British law nor international law to prohibit or restrict slavery. What we do know is that at this time period in colonial North America, there were free persons of African descent. We know that landholders freed slaves. They did so in wills. They did so by allowing them to purchase their own freedom or the freedom of a family member. The vast majority of workers, laborers, in colonial North America at this time were British men, British workers, the vast majority. There were some women, there were some European laborers from Portuguese, Dutch, folks from Ireland and from Scotland are also revealed in the records, but the vast majority were British men. There were small numbers of persons of African descent, and there were even smaller numbers of members of native tribes. But in this slide, I'm trying to capture the socioeconomic ladder, and really that ladder should be about as long as this room. The landholding elite are, in today's parlance, that's the 1%. And the vast majority of folks who were in the colonies were laborers. Again, they were British, other Europeans, Africans, and members of native tribes. Here's what I find folks have the most difficult time with. We tend to really struggle with getting a good picture of social life, the social context at this juncture. We're very good at understanding the social relations that exist later, and we'll talk about those in a moment. But pre-Bacon's Rebellion society is something that we generally in this country struggle to grasp. So I'm going to do my best to paint a broad stroke picture of this time period. What we know is that British and African laborers worked, ate, and slept together. Furthermore, the evidence from this period, which covers the first 3 quarters of the 17th century, that the anecdotal evidence reveals that they lived under similar conditions and faced the same opportunities and chances to make it once one was free of their term of service, whether free of enslavement or free of indenture. So let's review this. British laborers constituted the vast majority of the populations in both colonial Maryland and colonial Virginia. All men, of course, because the law of coverture, let me tell you something about that law of coverture. The law of coverture is derived from British common law, and it structures marriage. And this is how Barrister Blackstone famously described the law of coverture. In marriage, the man and the woman become one. and they did. In fact, marriages between men of African descent and women primarily of British descent were not uncommon at all. In one county, one half of the free men of African descent were married to a European woman. There was a challenge to these marriages, but it did not come from the masses. It came from elites, and that's what we're going to talk about next. All right, this little depiction is meant to be a depiction of the lawmakers in Maryland, colonial Maryland lawmakers. They passed a law in 1664 punishing, and I quote, British and other freeborn women who marry enslaved Negro men. The punishment for entering into these marriages was that the woman herself would be enslaved for her husband's life, and any children they have would be enslaved into their 20s. Now imagine that you are a plantation owner. That's not a bad deal. I get more property. I like that. And that is exactly what happened. Rather than deter these marriages, which is the express intent of the law of 1664, rather than deter them, these marriages were encouraged by property owners because that, in fact, that such a marriage increased their property value.
So think about it. When did the values of the family change? When the white people, I'm sorry to say it, when the white people realized that we was doing better than they was. So they needed to stop our family orientated way that we did things because of the way that we was doing things that was natural. The way that we did things from the beginning before we was taught to do things backwards. This shit is so fucking stupid to the point where I can't see how you can't see straight through the fucking lies to realize through your eyes how much of the lies been told to you. It's crazy. To mean to say to you, and you be a reader that don't know.
This law of 1664 represents, if not the first, certainly the precursor to anti-miscegenation law. These are laws.
And I'm looking at documents that she got where these is laws that was written that you would go to jail for if you didn't abide by these type of laws. So when you look at our rules and regulations, and this being the United States of America, and then you look at, I don't want you to miss nothing, and then you look at how this shit works with the legal laws and the way that this shit works, this shit is fucking against anybody that don't have no money to navigate their way through a system that's broken. Because with the legal lying lawyers and a lying ass system that's broken to the point where the judge is liars too, and then you got the police that's supposed to be working for the people, they doing whatever they want to. So when you look at all of the things that's so out of control, and then you looking at the first people being last, when the first people should be the ones that already know how divine creativity, being the creator, is already within them to be creators too. But we've been dumbed down to not remember the truth. We've been dumbed down to be stuck on stupid, believing in some shit that don't make sense, to having faith in the shit that don't make sense, to be having faith in the unknown, to never know, but to have the faith in the people that telling you the truth, supposed to be telling you the truth. You supposed to have faith in them telling you the truth because you don't know. You supposed to have faith in the people that put you in slavery. It's telling you to have faith in, to not know. Why are they telling you to have faith in it, to not know? To have faith in the unknown because you don't know, but they telling you to know. What they telling you to know is because they don't want you to know how divine the creator is already in you to go. Literally. They want you stuck on stupid, not knowing the creativity. Asshole. Yeah, I said it. Because when you see how fucking stuck on stupid you done been for a long time, you gonna feel just like I feel about knowing the divine. How did we be stuck on stupid so long? But like I said again, when you look at how we was taught and the things we was taught and the way that we was taught to believe, to not know, is the bullshit. That's the reason why you don't fucking know. But I'm here to tell you so you could know too how divine the truth is already within you. So like I said again, all you gotta do is activate it, baby. All you gotta do is just tell the truth, not be afraid to be telling it, baby. Yes, the truth will set you free, but also the truth will get you killed. It is what it is because some people don't want other people to see how divine creativity is already within you to realize with your own eyes where the lies lie at within you to never lie no more. To know that you don't have to run no race no more because you know the one that created the race in the first place. To know that people lie, the numbers don't. You know it starts off with 0, 1 and you being the ones in the middle with it. I'm just saying, it's time to stop fucking playing these games that we've been taught to play games with these people that's playing the games but not playing the game fair. But I'm like this here. I'm not letting nobody play no motherfucking games with my motherfucking life no more because I care. And I love you more than you love you because I know the truth and you don't. But I'm telling you the truth so you can know the truth too, how the truth is within you to know. We are not supposed to be around here walking or rolling around here talking about some stupid shit that don't make no motherfucking sense when it comes from you, the greatest creation of all that the Creator created to be in. Because I say again, how can the creations give the Creator a name unless the creations want to be the Creator and control the creations? Wake the fuck up from this la la land bullshit that they've been teaching us to lay up there and be stupid, stuck on stupid, and believe to not know some shit. Wake up.
Nation law described as prohibiting interracial marriage. That's not correct. For example, a person of a member of a native tribe could marry a person of Chinese descent. Both were understood as racially distinct, but never did anti-miscegenation law prohibit such kinds of marriages. The only marriages that anti-miscegenation law
Talk to me.
prohibited were
Talk to me.
those between a white person
Mm, mm, mm.
and always a person of African descent, and sometimes various other groups. Okay, so just so we're really clear about anti-miscegenation law and its link to whiteness. A couple other things to note about anti-miscegenation law. It's not derived from British law. Anytime we look at law and study history and you see a break from British common law, you always want to pay attention because it tells us something about the needs and desires of those who wielded power in the colonial context. So anti-miscegenation law was one of these laws. They were passed colony by colony and then state by state. It's a really important area of law for a number of reasons. But for our
I mean, she got documents here, people.
it's where this
I mean,
human
straight
category
documents
called
saying
white
everything that she
first
talking about.
appears
That's what fucking
on
me up.
planet Earth
It's because these
for the
motherfuckers,
first time.
they did all this.
In addition,
They put all this
anti-miscegenation law is
together. That's
important
why it's been
because
together for
it
300
lasted
years.
more than 300 years.
Damn,
Anti-miscegenation
wow.
laws
Love you, love. Putting that together like that there.
shaped the faces of this group of more than 2,000 X number of people that I'm looking at today. The Maryland legislature
More
sought
crooked
to
ass
correct for
politicians.
the encouragement of marriages that they described in that previous law of 1664 as, quote, a disgrace, unquote, to the British people, as an indication that the, quote, British or freeborn woman must be forgetful of her status as free, end quote. So they passed the law of 1681. And in this law, it made it illegal for British and other white women from marrying a Negro slave. And furthermore, the law punished any landholder who encouraged the marriages and any religious authority who performed it. This law equals the invention Miscegenation Law in 1691. In Virginia, the law prohibited both white men and white women from marrying a person of African descent or a member of a native tribe. But lest I leave you thinking that gender equality was being created in this law, let me quickly dispel that. Studies of antebellum courts reveal that, in fact, anti-miscegenation law was that, at least in the language of the law, prohibited these marriages for white men and white women. But here's what we know from antebellum court cases. We know that plenty of white men married and or engaged in intimate sexual relations with prohibited women. However, very rarely were they brought to court and punished under the anti-miscegenation law. Very rarely. So here, pay attention to this. This law, in its enforcement, is largely focused on controlling the relationality and the sexuality of white women and non-white men. Furthermore, think about the enforcement practices that come out of this particular law. What's the result? Who becomes more available for who? We see a further step in locating patriarchal power squarely among and within white men. We've talked about the law of 1664 and the amendment to that law in 1681. And we've noted that the key difference between those two is the reference to the group who's of concern. The language has shifted from British and other freeborn to British and other white women in that particular law. So the question becomes, well, what the heck happened between 1664 and 1681? And the answer is Bacon's Rebellion. This was a massive revolt in the colony of Virginia that lasted more than a year. Let me give some background of the seeds of this rebellion. What helped give rise
And I'm looking at documents, people.
to this
She got
violent
documents to
outburst.
all this shit.
Those who were enslaved, I don't think it's hard to imagine, were by definition of their status disgruntled laborers. And remember that pool of readily available workers from England who were poor and happily sent off in the guts of ships? Well, they dried up. That population surge ended, and there was no longer a pool of laborers from Britain available to handle the work on the plantations in the colonies. The result is they began to impose harsher punishments on indentured servants who were already here, so that relatively minor infractions would result in significant extensions to their years of service. Those who completed their term of indenture or who were released from their status as enslaved were frustrated. They were frustrated because the King of England gave almost all of the farmable land to his buddies. And
Like they
even
do
if
now.
they could find
Just
land
like they
to
do
grow
now.
tobacco on, prices dropped and taxes went up. So land and other opportunities became much more limited. So this guy, Nathaniel Bacon, the guy pointing his arm, he didn't have to search very far for disgruntled laborers. Both those who were enslaved or indentured faced worse treatment, and those freed faced less ability to make a future for themselves. Persons of European and African descent fought in the first phase of Bacon's Rebellion against members of native tribes, and then in the second phase of Bacon's Rebellion against the British ruling elite. Nathaniel Bacon ultimately died from wounds that he received in a battle, and England sent troops into the colony, and that eventually quashed the rebellion. But not without having made a significant impression upon those who wielded authority and were threatened by this rebellion.
Like I
force
said again, I'm looking
is
at
a threat
documents, people.
to the form of
She got
capitalism
documents of
taking
this
hold
here.
within the colonies. Virginia lawmakers wrote letters to the Oversight Authority in London explaining that they intended to pursue a divide and conquer strategy
Nah.
in order to prevent future rebellion. It's only after Bacon's Rebellion that we see the emergence of white people as a group of humanity. Let's think about this for a minute. 1681, some lawmakers invent
1681.
a new label for a group of people. Imagine, if
1681.
you will, just for a second, for fun here, that I'm a lawmaker, and I just pass a law claiming that 3/4 of you in this room are crunchies. Okay? So 3/4 of you are crunchies, and the other quarter of you are not. Who gives a damn? Who would care? Some silly lawmaker came up with a label for you. It's really unlikely that it would mean much. But let's say I follow it with this. Those who are crunchies, you can pay no more than $25 a night for that hotel. No more. Those who are crunchies are the first to come into any room at this conference and the first to leave. The first in line at the bathroom, at lunch, at any other line that forms, and the first to get to leave. And that these privileges and...
Now, stop right there to say this to you. How do they get to be in that position when we are the first people from the beginning? If we all are created equal, when you look at the equal of what they doing, it's not equal. Just check it out.
advantages that come by virtue of this label that I asserted upon you as a lawmaker continues when you walk out these doors. That it shapes how you are treated and what you get to do for years and years to come. Imagine you're one of the crunchies. Imagine how you might start to feel. Wow, I must be special. Imagine you're not a crunchy. Wow, what's wrong with me? This is not fair. Let's return to the divide and conquer strategy. Laborers, prior and through Bacon's Rebellion, were united. They lived the same darn lives. They faced the same opportunities, rights, and privileges once they were freed from enslavement or free from indenture. That's about to change. A slew of laws were passed in the decades after Bacon's Rebellion and continued to get passed into the first quarter of the next century. The first slew of laws included the prohibition of free blacks from holding public office, the prohibition of blacks and native tribal members from marrying whites, the requirement that whites, upon completion of their terms of service, be paid goods including guns and gunpowder, a prohibition of free blacks possessing a weapon. We're going to come back to that. The prohibition of blacks testifying against whites. These laws began to give
I'm looking at documents, people. I'm looking at documents she got here. Documents. People wrote this into the law. This is a law.
Just
Really a law.
referenced
This
where
is something that
your
people going to jail
nation
for.
of origin was. Not anymore. I want to return quickly to the law that prohibited free blacks from possessing a weapon. What this law did was essentially strip free black men of their ability to hold patriarchal power. Because look, under the law of coverture, here's how things worked. Men were in control, controlled women, their spouse, controlled their children, and had legal authority to do so, including severe beatings, all financial assets and land. The man had the control, but the exchange was that in exchange exchange for that authority, he protects. That's the trade-off for patriarchal power. Stripped, made impossible by virtue of this law. And then let's look at this law that prohibited blacks from testifying against whites. We will see that throughout U.S. history. Mexicans prohibited.
Because when I sit there and I look at the way that this system is broken, because it don't work when you look at the laws that they made up. It could never be fixed if the lawyers lie a lot. It could never be fixed if the judges lie a lot. It can never be fixed if the police lie a lot. That's why they need to have cameras in the courtrooms. They need to have cameras all over everywhere where you can see exactly what the motherfuckers doing, because our laws are a whole bunch of sneaky ass laws. They got a lot of sneaky ass bullshit going on behind closed doors, but they always want to have you on surveillance, but they don't want to be surveillance. Fuck this bullshit. We the fucking sheep gotta get the fuck from being sheep and wake the fuck up and be the fucking people. The creator didn't give us creativity within us to be stupid and not do nothing about no bullshit that we can already see here. Fuck this. Cause I'm like this. Me myself, I got too much evidence against what's been done to me that's wrong. And for me to be to live through everything that I done been through because I didn't know no better to now know better, it's wrong. And I can prove how wrong it is if I had somebody that had the nuts, meaning a male that's a lying lawyer that works for the system that's broken. He finally want to do something different for a change. As soon as I find some legal line lawyer like that is ready to do some change, we gonna make some fucking type of change. Cause I already know I'm gonna make history on this bitch. Why I'm gonna make history? Simply because of the fact that I done survived through some shit. I mean some serious shit, and I can prove it. And that's the reason why they're trying to get rid of me, the evidence to the shit that I done been through. Because can't nobody explain what I done been through than I can. Cause I'm the one that done went through it to be able to explain that shit. And I done been through it to the point where I can not only explain it, I can articulate it to the point where I can paint a picture for a fucking illiterate person to see the motherfucking picture of what done happened to me. Let's roll it.
Mexicans prohibited from testifying against whites. Chinese prohibited from testifying against whites. And then it just becomes mongrels, the label, to include persons of Japanese descent and the like. So that's a law that we see throughout U.S. history. When you look at these laws, what's the message to white people? Each one of these laws has a message to this new group of people called white folks on the one hand, and a message to those who it denies or restricts on the other. Each one of them. This package of laws, first passed after Bacon's Rebellion, did something extraordinary. Let's imagine that that light up there represents the landholding elite, the 1%. And this represents the socioeconomic ladder in the colony. Okay? And so this hand over here represents this new group of laborers called white ones. And this hand over here represents laborers of African descent and members of native tribes. Before Bacon's Rebellion and through it, these laborers had the same lives, faced the same opportunities, and that changed. But when you look at these laws that passed that created this change, it divided these, created different meaning for this group versus this group. But it didn't do a whole lot to lift the economic status of white people closer to that of the white elites. Very little movement up. What it did do was it plummeted the bottom, created a new bottom to colonial society, and shoved persons of African descent and members of native tribes there. So let's look at this group of humanity called white people. We learn from this history that white people were built upon the idea that British had of
looking at
themselves as
documents,
white,
people.
as
She got
Christian,
documents
as
of this shit
freeborn,
being
as
lost.
deserving of rights and privileges from which others can be denied. To this day, white people have not been defined as a matter of law to this day. This history teaches us that white is the tool by which laborers were divided. Those who shared the same living conditions, the same opportunities, now experience ourselves as more connected with Paris Hilton than with our African American neighbor, even though our economic status is far more similar to that neighbor than to the lives of the 1%. But not only did this new organization of society create a new bottom to it, it created a link that heretofore had not existed that connected this new group of laborers called white people with the elite. And what was that connection? This shared status called white, embedded with the presumption of its superiority. The other thing to note about the invention of white people and the meaning of white that this history reveals is that white constituted the center of patriarchal power. And we see that most clearly through anti-miscegenation law and specifically through its enforcement. We're going to move from the 17th century into the 18th century. The American Revolution has taken place, and the First Congress of the United States of America will meet for the first time. And when they meet, they will establish laws regarding citizenship in this new country. This is the building actually in New York where the First Congress met. Here are the men who represented the First Congress.
See, this is something that we all
These
should
laws
be
regarding citizenship include an area of law called naturalization law. Naturalization law provides the process by which one who is not born in a country can become a citizen. The First Congress of the United States determined 1790 that in order to become a naturalized citizen of this new republic called the United States of America, one had to be white. This was valid law in the United States until 1952. You had to be white to be a U.S. citizen. 1952. Now, as is often the case, laws impact those who are gendered female differently than those who are gendered male. No less true with the naturalization law. For example, white women who were citizens, if they dared to marry a man who was ineligible for citizenship via the naturalization law, in other words, he wasn't white, she loses her citizenship.
Wow.
These laws work to make white women most available to white men, and frankly, all women available to white men.
Wow.
The requirement of whiteness in naturalization law has had a significant impact on various groups of people who've come to the United States of America. In fact, the naturalization law was a significant piece of evidence used in the Plessy versus Ferguson case in 1896 to determine that U.S. citizenship status and therefore the protections of the constitutions were never intended to be applied to persons of African descent. Naturalization law assured that the masses of Chinese laborers and then Japanese laborers and then various other groups of laborers who came to this country would remain cheap, dependent labor. Why? Because even though they were significant in number, especially relative to their employer and landholders and railroad companies, if you're not white, you're not a U.S. citizen. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you don't vote. If you can't vote, you can't voice your political needs and desires, thereby reducing these groups of people to dependent, cheap labor. In addition, naturalization law was used to block persons of Chinese and Japanese and Filipinos, and we could go on and on, various groups. Not only did it result in them getting paid less for doing the same job, but all kinds of taxes got imposed upon them. So there was a foreign wage tax. Various laws were passed that blocked them from being able to work in the public sector, blocked them from being able to hold a managerial position. And then, of course, alien land laws were passed. These were laws that made it illegal for those ineligible for naturalization, i.e. not white people, made it illegal for them to own property. And so what's the result of these laws for white people, right? Because we're real good about seeing the harm that these laws cause for certain groups. But let's get the flip side of that coin. When I make a whole group of people ineligible to purchase land, it makes more land available and cheaper for me, for white people.
No, like I said again.
When you're the lowest paid worker and prohibited from moving up as a matter of law, then those positions that get paid more, that are more desirable, are more available to white people. So we see, just from this one law, and I could spend another hour with you at least going through these combinations of law, naturalization law, anti-miscegenation law.
So many different ones. It cut off right there. And I try to go find more, but they ain't had no more where I can find it. But I like to say though, I'm gonna find more. And when I do find more, I'm gonna give you more.
Yes, sir.
Cause it's time for us to wake up from this
Elijah
bullshit.
Muhammad, what about him?
He was racist. I used to listen to him on the radio on Sunday afternoon. He preached racism.
Okay. Well,
White people are devils.
Well, let me explain.
He said that we were created by evil scientists.
Let me explain. The question from the gentleman in the front is, wasn't Elijah Muhammad indeed a racist? The gentleman says that he used to listen to him on the radio in North America, I believe, in New York, and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he says, referred to white people as blue-eyed devils, and that they were created by a mad scientist in a laboratory or something like this. Okay, first of all, let me say, you know, when you say racist, you've really got to understand, first and foremost, look, when you have not a prefix, when you have a suffix to a word, I like the fact that you're wearing your bow tie. It means that you're an intelligent man, so you will understand what I'm saying. When you have a suffix, when you have an ist at the end of the word, it is something that is informing you about the expertise or the quality or the skill involved in that particular thing. For instance, a pianist, a violinist, a scientist, a racist. Okay, why do you have this suffix? It is because when one is proficient in the violin, one becomes a violinist. When one is proficient in science, one becomes a...
Yeah, they do that to me all the time, boy.
Scientist. When one loves his race, one is a racist. However, it does not necessarily mean it has to be in a negative way. For instance, let me explain, please. Let me explain. When Elijah Muhammad was born in 1887, racism was in the world.
I need 5G. I need 5G. I don't need 5G.
Okay, so don't talk about Elijah like he invented racism. Racism was in the world. The slave master came for us in 1555, 400 years ago, and we can take it back beyond that. However, the point I'm making is this. Now, with Elijah, you got to understand now, other than the fact that we were black people. Now, when Elijah Muhammad, look, the Jews, Adolf Hitler engineered a program where he caused 6 million Jews to be killed in gas chambers during the Second World War. Go to any self-respecting Jew today and ask them, what is Adolf Hitler? And they will tell you he was a devil. That's right. What is a devil? The word devil is a term that means the word devil is a term that means one who devalues.
They keep on buffering that man talking and shit.
A devaluer. Those Jewish lies were
crazy, boy. It's crazy, it's crazy, crazy. See, because they don't want y'all to hear him talking straight.
In the eyes of God. But here is a man that comes along now.
Because they know that a lot of people will stop listening when they hear something, keep stopping and
destroys them as a human reality. That is the act of a devil. This book, Quran, talks about the devil. And talks about
I'm just saying, I'm disgusted at how they fucking with my link with this here. For y'all hearing this to go along with what I put on there before. But it is what it is. I just want y'all to know. It's time for us to wake up and come together as conscious thinking people. We can come together, all of us. It ain't gotta be no black or white type of struggle. It's just that you gotta come together and knowing what you're doing, not being conniving and sneaky and lying and shit. That make no sense.
Disallowed me to read or write for over 3.
Because like I said again, I ain't doing that.
Reduced me to the level of an
so why
animal
is you doing
when
that?
they branded me on my chest,
They
branded
doing
me
that
on my buttocks
so
with a
I ain't
branding iron. And they
I know
called
listen to
me
my other shit ain't doing it.
3/5 of a human being in the American Constitution. Is that the act of a human being or the act of a devil? It's for you, you answer it. We're not,
Like I said again.
Calling white people names, no! We just going on the basis of what we have experienced. And so Elijah Muhammad was not a racist.
Just like I say, you can take a horse to well, but you can't make them drink.
In the negative, but he was a racist,
yes, but you can't make them think.
He at last loved himself and loved his people. Black
I do this all because of my young lady.
People were taught to hate ourselves.
And this shit goes out to my baby mama.
Many of my people
I appreciate that gift of life that she gave me to change my life.
And you will see us trying to change our
because I
skin
know
color.
now that it's her birthday and it's my daughter's born day.
In Jamaica, they would
and all I can say is my little girl gave me a birthday.
Like my nose,
because when she was born, I was rebirthed to know that that's something that I was responsible for. And I'm going to always be responsible for her. And to the day I leave her to come back in again, it is what it is. But I'm going to do everything straight for you to get the truth. To know the truth is literally unbelievable. Literally self-explanatory. I'm just saying. Love you knowing that the light is light to love in order to have a feather. In order to have a heart as light as a feather. You gotta know where the love is coming from for you to love. For it to shine like the sun do. Love you.
Once again with ourselves. To have self-respect and to identify that one